Charles, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Okay. All right. What's up, folks? What's up? Wonder Chrissy here with your Midwest update. What's up? How you guys doing? It's a little bit after 9 o'clock Central Standard Time here in the Midwest. Yada. I can tell I've had some coffee already this morning. Got the Podmas cup going on here. There you go. Look at that. A little fox with a gift, I guess. This is good. And as a bonus, we got all 3 cameras working today. If you can imagine that, we've got all 3 cameras up and running, and we're podcasting Podmas number 4. Number 4. So today is Tuesday, December 8th. And we're gonna have to get the Mickey D megaphone out for that. Tuesday. Okay, I'll put the megaphone away. So, yes, it's Tuesday, and wow, the week is going through. We've got my recycling and garbage bin out, and you might hear the trucks rumbling by. Oh boy, rumbling by. Because they like to rumble, and that is for sure. Yeah, I don't know what we'll talk about today, but we'll find something. We're gonna find something. The channel's chugging along. We're heading to Christmas. I'm growing a little Santa beard here, if you can't tell. Yeah, look at that. All right. Do I look like my Matthew McConaughey? How you doing? Wow. All right. So, yeah, there's my Matthew McConaughey impersonation for what that's worth. Maybe today we're going to talk about some weird stuff on YouTube. You know, as a content creator, I try to spend a little bit of time out there checking out what the competition is doing or what other folks are doing and what's available on YouTube. I mean, it's a great resource I've used it. I just went through a bathroom rehab, and I used it heavily to get information on, changing fixtures and stuff in the bathroom and redoing a floor. So there's a lot of cool stuff out there. But in the course of looking at stuff, I find some really strange stuff out there. We're going to talk about that just a little bit. In addition to all the e-begging that goes on, I mean, it's unbelievable how people drop kick their cameras and expect their viewers to chip in to get it replaced. I mean, or there's folks that, they feel their PC is not good enough and they start a GoFundMe to get a Apple Mac Power something or other, $2,000 PC paid for by their viewers, I guess. Crazy. I mean, the extent of e-begging that goes on is just unreal. And I guess people fall into it. People are kind-hearted and willing to shell out a few bucks for someone, I guess, to help them through their hard times. I guess that's okay, but I think that money would be better spent at maybe the Salvation Army or some other benevolent organization, or paying for somebody's stupidity because they left their camera on a tripod with wind gusts over 30 miles per hour. You know, stuff like that I see. So that's one of the bad things about YouTube is the e-begging that goes on. So don't fall into that trap unless you really want to help people out from their stupidity. But as you know, as someone has always told me, you can't fix stupid. You know, along with that, I've heard too that you can't fix stupid even with duct tape and super glue. So yeah, I mean, once someone's stupid, it's over. So so yeah, that's one of the bad things I see on YouTube. But some of the crazy stuff I see is, I mean, the amount of I don't know how I must have looked at one video. Now I've got like every person that's living in their car or their truck or a van is coming to my YouTube homepage. I mean, it's unbelievable the number of people that are spending. I mean, they live in their car. I mean, we're talking, some of these people been doing it for years, and they've been in a van, they've been in a Honda Civic, they've been in a cargo van and a passenger van. It's like they've done rehab videos on redoing the inside so you can sleep easily. They've taken out the passenger seat. They've put toilets in these things. I don't know, man. I live in a house. I felt like I should like do a video that was I live in a house, and I probably get 1 million views because I'm like strange. I don't live in a car, so kind of weird. And there was one I came across where it was a girlfriend, and boy, she was happy. She was so bubbly and cheerful and unbelievable. She was living in a Honda Civic, and she showed the people in this video how to take a shower. How to take a shower in the back seat of a Honda Civic. And it entailed, she had this blow-up kiddie pool that was like halfway inflated. And then she had like a bug sprayer that you would use for like spraying weeds in your backyard or your apple trees or whatever, where you would mix pesticides and stuff. But she had that with like a kitchen sink nozzle on it, like you use to spray off the plates. She had that kitchen sprayer attached to this contraption, and she would pressurize it, and then she would be able to spray herself down with this weed sprayer in essence, and that's how she would take a shower. And she was happy. I mean, she's just beaming, you know, oh, I love my life. And it appears that she's been living in vehicles for several years, and you know, she's got a boyfriend. I guess they're happy, and that's what they do. And they've got a channel on YouTube, and they're living the dream. But I'm like, I don't know, man. It's weird. So yeah, so there's that, and that's just weird. I mean, there's some good stuff out there too. There's some good channels that I like to watch that really add some value. One of them is Bruce City Rider, a retired gentleman out of Milwaukee area, who owns several Harleys, and kind of goes out on his Harley and takes us to various places. He goes out for his weekly or daily ride and takes the viewers along, and he's got a great website or a great channel, and high quality stuff. He's really into. He's got several cameras on his bikes, and so when he goes out, he's got tons of footage, different angles, and does a great job. So Brew City Rider, yeah, he's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I kind of like injected myself into the Vegas vlogger scene. I mean, unbelievable amount of content coming out of Vegas. There's several channels I kind of monitor out there, and there's a couple of new ones that popped up on me. One is a young kid by the name of Pompsy, who just moved like about a year ago from New Jersey, New York City, and he was a professional vlogger in New York City for several years, and it sounds like he went out on his own, and he's living in Vegas, and he's very creative. He's got some cool videos. He's been doing like hotel reviews and showing people around hotels. He actually got kicked out of the Cosmopolitan. They thought that because his gear was so high, high end. He says he spent like 10 grand on his camera. They thought he was doing pornos or something in his room, so they literally kicked him out of his room the first day. And but he does. He's very creative. He knows the ins and out of video and filming, and does a great job. So give him a look out. Pompsie, Pompsie. He's out there on YouTube. Then there's a couple more from Vegas. Another one I just kind of got onto is Las Vegas and Beyond. And this guy, his name is Alan. And I don't know much about him, but he's got a channel, and he is ultra creative. I mean, the angles and the shots that he gets, and he uses slow motion quite a bit, and he's got a 360 degree camera that he uses sometimes, and he just does a great job from a creativity standpoint, and he's putting out some good stuff. So so check that out. It's Las Vegas and Beyond. And another one I'll mention from Vegas is I've been following this guy for probably 6 months to 9 months now. Is Dale McKenzie. He's one of the original channels that I was trying to utilize as one of my examples of great content and great video work. And his channel's called Vegas Inside and Out, I believe, but it's got Dale McKenzie. Him and his wife Paula are producing. They produce one video a week, and they try to take you out. They do some of the strip stuff, but they try to take you out into the cities and towns of the Las Vegas area. So away from the strip, they take you out to various areas, and even done some work in Utah and California when they travel, and even had some videos of Scotland. They took a vacation probably a year ago to Scotland, and he did a series on the Scottish Highlands where his family's from, and so he's got some good stuff, some stuff that normally you don't see. And, Vegas, you see the same stuff over and over again. Hotel reviews, the various excuse me, various attractions, the Ferris wheels, and walking up and down the strip and monorail, the basic stuff. So after a while, it gets kind of monotonous. But yeah, they're producing some stuff that's a little bit out of the ordinary. And let's give them a strike on that. Yes, the strikeroo. The strikeroo. We'll give them the strikeroo on that. Yeah. Inside and Out, I believe, or Las Vegas Inside and Out. Dale McKenzie's channel. So he's producing some great stuff. So yeah, that's kind of an update on some YouTube channels. Let's do a little quick pandemic update. Here we are in. Well, let me just do a commercial first for my channel, Land Cruiser Midwest, guys. Right here, there's it is. It's right here. I am Wonder Chrissy. And I have an associate, although she is still not out of bed this morning, called Sassy Sue. And we actually have two channels, but our main channel is Land Cruiser Midwest, where we take you guys out in our Land Cruisers. We have 3 different Land Cruisers. Three. And we try to go out on the highways and byways and when the weather is nice and bring the Midwest and the heartland to you guys. We are located in suburban Chicago, but we get into Wisconsin, we'll get into Indiana, get into Michigan one of these days once the pandemic stuff is done. But right now we're kind of sequestered here. We're in a soft lockdown. The whole state of Illinois is kind of locked down. And we're thinking that it's the numbers are going down. Our positivity rates are probably about 12.5. Hospitalizations up a little bit. I think that's what's really worrying the powers that be, more so than the positivity rate at this point. We were up to like 20 some couple of weeks ago, which kind of invoked the soft lockdown. But Wisconsin, I just saw yesterday on the news, they give a positivity rate number reading on all the various states pretty much on a daily basis. So Wisconsin was like 30. Still, it's 30%. They were up to 40. But I don't think they're locked down like us. They're just living their lives, I guess. Indiana, I'm not even sure if Indiana's on lockdown, but they're like at 24, 22% right now, and they've been traditionally higher than us for whatever reason, and in Wisconsin higher than them. So there seems to be a pecking order here. Wisconsin's the highest, Indiana, and then Illinois. And I haven't seen anything lately about Iowa, but Iowa at one point was like 60% positivity rate. So haven't heard much lately about what their rate is, but there's not a lot of people in Iowa compared to some of these other states. And I don't know if you guys have ever heard that there's actually more pigs in the state of Iowa than people. So it is the pig state for a reason. So that's, yeah, so the pandemic here, all indoor dining has been brought to a screeching halt. There's a few places that are, revolting and refusing to limit it, but I think those are far and few between. Bars are closed. Casinos have been closed for over 10 days to 2 weeks. Video gaming in restaurants has been closed down. Supposedly stores are supposed to be at 25% capacity, although I'm not seeing a monitor the stores, people going in and out of the stores, especially because I go to working on the bathroom, the rehab I've been doing. I've been making some regular trips to Menards and Home Depot, and I'm not seeing any limiting that's going on there. They're just letting the people flow in and out and do what they need to do, get their stuff and move along their way. So shout out to them. Let's do another strikeroo for them. Although it doesn't seem to be working. Where is the strikeroo? We'll give the strikeroo, or maybe, yeah, let's do that. Strikeroo. What happened there? What happened there? No. Yeah, don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that. So let's try that again. I don't know. OBS is giving me some problems again. Looks like we got the train going there for some reason. I don't know. I guess it's up and running. So there's the... That's the L train, I guess. I don't know. I probably queued that up big time. Let's bring that to a screeching halt for you guys. I'm sure that becomes annoying at some point, but yeah, the strike just wasn't working. The strike just failed me. Failed me. Failed me. Failed me. Failed me. So what was I talking about? There's the strike. There's the strike. It looked like it was somewhat working, but I don't know. With these transitions, I guess OBS just can't keep up with me. So yeah, kudos to the folks at Menards and Home Depot. Some of you guys like to call it Maynards. Maynards! But it is actually Menards. It is a Midwestern home improvement store. They got a little bit of, it's very similar to Home Depot, but they actually stock a little more household goods. Like they actually have a food department and huge pet department. So they have a little extra going on in their store, and actually housewares. Like they got, kitchen towels and stuff like that, where Home Depot's more building supplies and kind of right down the center, where Menards has got a little bit of everything. Oh, there comes the garbage man. Getting rid of all my recycling stuff, man. With the rehab, we got boxes galore today to get rid of. And we'll be putting out a new video, maybe tomorrow, on the current status. I finished the floor in the rehab yesterday, so got that done, and I'm waiting from a call from Home Depot. We got a new water closet, or what some people like to call a turlet. Fannie Mae, let's get into the turlet. So that's on order and waiting for that to show up from the warehouse. So that should be coming in the next day or two. That's why I need to get to Maynard's, or actually Home Depot today, and pick up a few other things. I got a project I'm working on for the studio here that right now I've got like an old work light providing some lighting, and I also have got a 5-fingered house light that I use to do my lighting here in my studio. But the problem is this work light up here, it doesn't move. It's kind of fixed. So and it should maybe be more towards the middle a little bit. So I'm making kind of like a sliding drawer on top of these cabinets, so I can slide the light out and then adjust it, and then slide it back when I'm not using it. So get some better angles on the lighting, and I actually got a better light. When I did my rehab, I bought a LED work light at Home Depot for like $20, And I'm going to probably transition to that. It's a square, like a 12-inch, 9-inch square LED, and I think it's got maybe 2 settings, low powered and high powered. So that should be a nice addition here to the studio. And yeah, as you guys know, I've got another video out there about our journey through YouTube. They're probably like now on 6 months. We've been churning out the content here for 6 months. We've been doing podcasts for about 5 months of that, and starting to rock and roll here. Starting to rock and roll, and starting to improve things a little bit. I've got some. I've just gone to 3 different angles here in my studio for you guys. We got a PC camera. We got two webcams that provide you guys a little bit of different angles here in the studio, and so we've just recently transitioned to the 3 camera concept and working through that. I'm having a little problem with one of these cameras. It seems to be kind of locked in on a Zoom or something. I don't know. I got to play with that. So there is never a dull moment on YouTubeville, folks. There's always something going on. Always trying to make things better and make the product that we produce on a weekly. We're producing videos on a pretty much a weekly basis. We seem to get something out there. So check out our channel, Land Cruiser Midwest. Like, share, subscribe, and we also have, if you go to our main channel, there's some playlists, and we have another channel called The Life of Charlie the Cat. And he's not here today. I heard him in the background earlier, but he must be taking a cat nap or something. But anyway, he's got a channel. He's a 17-year-old Maine Coon cat, and he loves to upload videos, and usually he's here for our podcast, and he's touching the keys on the keyboard. He was here yesterday. So if you want to see him, check out yesterday's Podmas. Here we are, Podmas number 4, I guess. But yeah, he was here yesterday. He was laying all over the keyboard, and he was helping out. He doesn't like the camera. I mean, my DJI Pocket Osmo, he does not like that. But these webcams and stuff, he seems to be okay with them. So he usually, he'll join us. He usually sits over here. He's got a little blanket and place that he sits. But he seems to be taking a nap for today. So here we go. We are heading towards the end of our show here, guys. Let's give a strike-a-roo on that. And shout out to Glenview John. He's one of our avid listeners, and I hope he got his walk in today and is enjoying the gloomy day here. It's like it was, this is winter in the Midwest. It's kind of overcast and gray today. We're gonna hit like about 38. Not windy, so that's a good thing. And when that wind whips around at 38, it can feel like it's below freezing. So far today we don't have any wind, and just kind of a gray overcast day. Not going to be a lot of sun. So we got all the lights on here in the studio. So that's why the lighting looks pretty good in here, because we've got tons of light in here, bouncing it off the ceiling to get us some good images. And I hope you enjoyed the show today, and you check out our channel. It's growing by leaps and bounds as we continue to put the content out there on YouTube and bring you guys what it is you crave. Yeah. So with that, we do our 1, 2, 3 click, and we are done with the show. So we're at the time now where I think we're going to do that. We're going to do 1, 2, 3 click. Thank you for watching.